The people of the Maldives are sorry. We are sorry that this has happened. Indian people, we want Indian people to come on their holidays to the Maldives, and there will not be any effect on any change in our hospitality. So it's very unfortunate that our kind of more activist-minded government officials, low-level government officials, decided to articulate in this manner. Then I am also encouraged that the President has now removed them from government. So I think these matters must be ironed out. When the President of the Maldives wanted Indian military personnel to leave, you know what India did? They did not twist their arms, they did not display muscle, but just simply told the government of Maldives, okay, let's have a discussion on that. That's the action of a responsible superpower. That is not bullying. It's not only money. In 1988, when there was a coup attempt in the Maldives, India came and flushed the coup, brought back the government again. And again, when there was our water supply system in Mali broke down, and again we were supplied with water by India. The COVID came, we got the vaccine through India. India has been there for the first call of assistance. So I do not think that any Maldivian would misunderstand these things. It's very unfortunate that President Moise had these discussions. I would call him to please stop these discussions on the donor flight and the helicopters. They were brought to the Maldives for medical evacuation, and there is a need for medical evacuation. Our islands are far-flung, and we don't have developed hospitals on every island. So there is very often a need to bring a patient to Mali. Maldives and India have had very strong and very prosperous relations for a very, very long time. We read the same books, we watch the same films, we eat the same food, and we have many similarities in our culture as well. So the relationship is actually from people to people, not necessarily just government to government. You know that in South Asia, this happens a lot. When governments change, we swing from one side to the other. But I think that it is important that we maintain our foreign policy in a straight line. It's been unfortunate that the new government has come with, they have inherited an anti-Indian sentiment. That was a rhetoric that they used in the elections. But I believe once we settle down, once the government settles down, they would understand the intricacies of governance, and therefore our foreign policy and our relations with India would go business as usual. As I said, India has been our neighbor for all the time, and in good weather and bad weather, in all seasons. And we have been India's friends at all times. And I'm sure the people of the Maldives will remain as India's friends for more years to come. I am a huge supporter of the Prime Minister, and I wish the Prime Minister all the best. There are a lot of Chinese loans. Different Chinese entities have given loans to the Maldives, and these loans were spent on projects that the price of the project was very high to the extent that the business plan fails. When the business plan fails, you can't pay back the loan from that infrastructure, or may it be infrastructure, or may it be anything. Everything must have a business plan, and if that doesn't work out, it's going to be difficult to pay the loan back. And when we can't pay the loan back, they ask for sovereignty, and with sovereignty they ask for equity. With equity we lose sovereignty. So this is very, very crucial. We have to be very mindful about this. We always have to get the best price. We can't sell our assets at lower prices. We can't do work at higher prices.
From breaking news detailed analysis, in-depth interviews and explainers. Follow the Times of India. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to like our videos and hit the bell icon to stay updated with the latest.